out that side of the floor, shooting on Stewie, and then watch the reaction with one another. Stewie's laughing. Caitlin knows it.
What's going on, guys? This is your channel TFD coming back with another video. And listen, it looks like Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever just put the beats on the New York Liberty. Yeah, for this one, we gotta take it all the way back up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. What we witnessed today, I'm telling you right now, that was far and away one of the most elite, cold-blooded performances we've ever seen from Caitlin Clark. And don't forget, she's coming off an injury, bro. Like what we saw tonight. That was greatness. I'm talking Michael Jordan flu game, levels of legendary. This was one of those iconic moments that we'll be talking about for years. Caitlin Clark didn't just come back. She came back and handed the New York Liberty the whooping of a lifetime. And here's the craziest part. Not even the referees could save New York this time. See, last time they played, the refs bailed out the Liberty. But this time, the Fever blew the game. So wide open, the refs had no choice but to sit back and let it play out. It was domination, start to finish. And shout out to Kelsey Mitchell, too. She put the dagger straight through the heart of New York. Ice cold. No mercy. Now listen, Caitlin Clark did speak after this game, and we're gonna hear a little bit of that audio in just a second. But I gotta say it one more time. What I saw out there today was pure greatness. Elite level basketball. Generational stuff. This was very elite. Very elite. I'm telling you right now, the WNBA has never seen anything like this. Caitlin Clark leads Fever over undefeated Liberty with 32 points in triumphant return from injury on Saturday. Caitlin Clark returned to the court after missing almost 3 weeks with a quad injury and returned with a bang. A red-hot first half and a career high-tying 7 three-pointers from Clark led the Indiana Fever over the New York Liberty 102-88. The win handed New York its first loss of the season, snapping a 9-0 unbeaten start. Clark had a huge start in the matchup, scoring 25 first-half points and 6 threes, just one shy of her career high, in just the first 2 quarters. In total, Clark finished with 32 points, 3 short of her career high, 8 rebounds and 9 assists in addition to her 7 threes. The Liberty, who were playing shorthanded, especially on defense, with Jonquil Jones still out with an ankle injury, went on her 11-0 run halfway through the first quarter to take an early lead. But then Clark returned in full form, notching 3 consecutive three-pointers in a 30-second span. Clark continued to put on a show, pulling the Fever to a lead in the second quarter. By the time that Clark had gotten her 5th three-pointer in the half, even Liberty star Breanna Stewart couldn't help but smile. After heading into halftime with a 53-50 lead, the Fever started the second half a little slow, as the Liberty pulled ahead yet again. But then it was Indiana's turn for another long scoring run, scoring 19 unanswered points in the third quarter. Breanna Stewart, who finished with a game-high 34 points in the loss, was able to pull New York back within single digits before the end of the third quarter, but New York's scoring went completely cold in the fourth, allowing Indiana to pull ahead and pull off the 14-point win. Clark slowed down in the second half, and in her place, Kelsey Mitchell stepped in. Mitchell, who finished with 22 points, scored 10 of those points in the fourth quarter alone to hold Indiana's lead. Clark, who usually averages 35 minutes per game, played just over 31 minutes in the win, taking a few breaks on the bench. Though the Fever star balked at the idea of going on a minutes restriction pregame, she may still need a few more games to get back to full fitness. But overall, Clark was full speed ahead in her return, fueling the Indiana crowd in the win. Among the fans excited to see her back was LeBron James, who took to X to celebrate Clark's return. It's the first 100-point game of the season for the Fever, and the most points allowed by New York this year so far. As Indiana moved to a 5-5 record, this game seems to mark a turning point for a Fever team that has been waiting for things to click into place. Mostly, though, Indiana will just be glad to have Clark back on the court.
The stretch in the first half where she had 9 points in 38 seconds. And a difference.
Let's check out what she had to say.
How do you feel physically after finishing that one?
I feel good. I thought my rotations were good. Steph got me a couple of breathers. But I feel strong. I felt good. I thought we played a good game. Thought there was a lot we can still improve on, which is really positive for us. But that's how the Fever are supposed to play basketball. Up-tempo, unselfish, working for your teammates. So really proud of our group.
I know you said you wanted to work on things on the defensive side of the ball, but on the offensive side, you guys broke a franchise record for threes made. I know you had 7. So what was working so well for you guys offensively?
I thought we did a really good job of getting the ball into the paint and then kicking it out, which, you know, percentage-wise, it goes up way more. So I'm really proud of our group. I thought we got high percentage looks. You know, when they're wide open, it's much easier to knock them down. So just really unselfish and led to a lot of really good shots for us.
Elliot Boston had a double-double. What's it like being back out there with her?
Man, I just love playing with AB. I thought we could have found her to get a few more touches, but on the pick and roll, they really slid over and helped, which led to us having open threes on the backside. So you kind of just have to pick and choose, you know, what you're going to take away. And she's a very unselfish player. She can hunt a triple-double every single night. She does a lot of really good things for us. So I love being back out there with her.
You guys were able to beat the Liberty. I know the last time that you guys played, it was a very close game. What does this mean for your team moving forward?
Yeah, it's something for us to build on, you know, one step at a time. You know, our schedule picks up quite a bit here where we play quite a few games in a short amount of time. So just continue to build, get better every single day, but this is a good one for us.
You said you were rusty. Just remember.
Yeah, that's right.
Not at all.
Take care.
Now I know people are out here wanting to point fingers at Stephanie White, man. I get it. She almost pulled the same move she did last time, nearly let the lead slip away late in the 4th. Bro, it was deja vu for a second. But Caitlin Clark? Nah. She wasn't having none of that. No, sir. No can do. She looked over like, put me back in. And the moment she got back on the floor, it was like she said, all right, enough playing around. Let me end this. Let me close this out like the greats do. And that's exactly what she did. She stepped back on that court, took control, and finished the game the way a superstar is supposed to. No fear. No hesitation. Just straight up. Give me the ball, I got this. Caitlin Clark just put the beast on man. Let's pull up this box score right now, bro, because we got a lot to talk about. Not just today, I'm talking all week. This ain't no regular W. This was a statement. Simply put, this was a masterclass. An all-time performance. The Fever looked great, and everybody and their mama is talking about it right now. And listen, let's talk about Kelsey Mitchell real quick. She showed up in a major way, dropped 22 points, 1 assist, 2 boards. Ice cold. But now let's get to the headline, Caitlin Clark. 32, 9 and 8. Let me say it again, 32, 9 and 8. That's all I really gotta say, man. And you wanna know the craziest part? She did that, coming off an injury. Like, did we all forget? Caitlin Clark was just injured, out multiple games. And she came back and casually dropped 32, 9, and 8 like it was nothing. Bro, what are we even talking about? I'm telling you right now, this is just the beginning. Caitlin Clark is loading up for one of the biggest comebacks in sports history. You gotta put all time in front of Caitlin Clark's name from here on out. She's bigger than the WNBA. She's changing the game. Straight up. Don't forget like and subscribe for daily updates. 5 people flew from Hong Kong to Indiana to watch Caitlin play, said she has a big fan base in HK, and they want to show her around.
This is Gordon from Hong Kong A Sport Connect. So congrats on your great performance.
Thanks.
Just want to let you know you have a huge fan base in Hong Kong.
Oh, I appreciate that.
And
hopefully I'll get there one day.
And today, there are 5 Hong Kong fans fly from Hong Kong to
No
Indiana.
way.
And,
Oh my gosh.
And the hour is 22 hours.
No
Your
way.
number.
Oh
So
my
any-
goodness. Well, I wish I could have
just
met
want to say
them.
this, including me.
If you
So-
know them, tell them thank you for coming. That's
So-
incredible.
Yeah. So any plans you will visit Hong Kong with your teams in the future years?
Yeah, maybe we'll head to Hong Kong after the season. I mean, I certainly hope to go to Hong Kong one day. It's incredible to see the type of reach that we can have and how much people love basketball across the globe. So that's really cool. So if you know them, tell them I say hello and thanks for coming as well.
Yeah. Thank you. Hope one day to show you around.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.